What is your favorite band memory and what is your favorite dinosaur?
During our trip to Duncanville during my sophomore year, Mr. Ward saved the band by using his bus license to drive a bus. That's not the story. While driving the bus on the road to Duncanville, he got out in the middle of traffic, came onto our bus, and used the restroom. Also, my favorite dinosaur is Ankylosaurus.
What's your favorite band memory and what's your favorite truck?
My favorite band memory is when Mr. Whitaker blew his tire on the way from Cabaret and drove it all the way over here, and then I helped him change it the next day. And then my favorite truck is a GMC Cyclone. What is your favorite band memory and You're supposed to answer it.
I think my favorite band memory is during rehearsals, me and my friend Andreas would continuously slap each other on the backs really hard and leave really big hand marks there. And I think...
What is your favorite band memory and how old were you when you first tied your shoes?
My favorite band memory is when I was on the back of the bus and somebody brought a stress ball and then we started messing with it and we threw it at each other and then it just popped and everything went everywhere. And I was 5 years old whenever I learned how to tie my shoes.
What's your favorite band memory and what is your favorite Italian brain rot?
My favorite band memory was when we were 3 hours late to Duncanville and I overslept on the bus and missed prelims. That was very traumatizing, but it was probably my favorite memory made in the band. And a favorite Italian brain rot is tung 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 sahur. What is your favorite memory and what is your favorite hour?
My favorite memory is just going to football games. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's really fun, actually, in my opinion. And my favorite time of day / hour is 4 o'clock because I get to go.
Okay, that's good.
What is your favorite band memory and is the ship of Theseus still the ship of Theseus?
Okay, favorite band memory is when Mr. Ward drove our bus to Duncanville, and then to answer your question,
What is your favorite band memory and what number in line would you be in the 1 gorilla versus 100 men battle?
My favorite band memory would be Jimmy when he went insane during the state marching competition and we were in the hotel rooms and he just started laughing for 2 minutes straight. And it was kind of scary, but it was funny. And my number in line would definitely be 86.
What is your favorite band memory and what is your favorite director's quote?
My favorite band memory is probably first game of senior year when we did interviews at the game in the stands and we interviewed Avery Glenn and he started going on and on about how Carson was the best. And my favorite director's quote is probably when Mr. Burns said, "Have you guys seen that twerking game? Yeah, look, I have it right here."
What is your favorite band memory and what is your favorite surface cleaner?
My favorite band memory is when Jeremy Bronaugh said that he was going to use me as a human shield when Mr. Ward drove the bus to Duncanville. And
What is your favorite band memory and how many C4s do you think you could drink in under 5 minutes?
7 C4s, and my favorite band memory is probably freshman year, the night before Duncanville. Well, staying in the room with Joey and Ty and Damien, just messing around in that room was one of the funnest memories I had.
What is your favorite band memory and blondes or brunettes?
my favorite band memory is when we won area 3 times in a row and blondes.
What is your favorite band memory and who is most likely to use AI on a test and still fail?
My favorite band memory is when Jacob and I dressed up as Joy from Inside Out, and I think it would be Donovan McGann.
What is your favorite band memory and who do you think is most best dressed in the band as seniors?
My favorite band memory was winning area 3 times in a row, And the best dress is me, obviously, Brooklyn, and it's up.
What is your favorite band memory? And are you gonna do hot firefighter photo shoots when you're a firefighter?
Yes, I definitely am. And my favorite memory would have to be every night rehearsal that I do for Equipment Crew.
What is your favorite band memory? And can you give us an embarrassing moment of one of your friends?
Both are kind of embarrassing. I say my favorite memory is Mr. Burns falling last year when trying to do the move. I think we all remember that one. And the embarrassing one would be my freshman year, one of our senior tubas doing a breathing exercise and passing out and banging his head on the tuba bell.
Give me your favorite band memory and an embarrassing story about band.
Okay, so my favorite band memory, although it probably wasn't some people's favorite band memory, was when the electronics didn't work at my junior competition at state with Honey, I Shrunk the Band. Because it was really terrible in the moment, and it was so ridiculous to me that it happened during our state performance. But it was also a little less nerve-wracking and very funny to watch everyone on the field just doing all the motions in silence. It was hilarious. So I think just the ridiculous nature of that was really funny, and it's probably one of my favorite memories. And my most embarrassing band story about myself was my sophomore region concert, where I was supposed to be a percussionist, but they needed a pianist last minute, and so I was given the piano music. It was really easy for this really easy piece, and Dr. Towlite was our director for that region band clinic, and so he's on stage, and he starts conducting the beginning, and it's just me playing an eighth note or quarter note rhythm and a soloist, and so I just kind of start playing along with him, and about 30 seconds, and he just stops. He stops, and he stops the whole thing, and he looks at me, and he taps his chest like this, and he restarts again, and so I do the same thing. And then it's all like he stops it again, And he turns around to the audience and he goes, "Sorry guys, we've only had the music for 2 days. And our pianist is a little confused right now." And then he turns back around and does the same thing. And we continue the concert. I was playing I was playing too slow, but he stopped the whole thing. So shout out Dr. Towlite.
What is your favorite band memory? And what is your favorite brain rot?
My favorite band memory is definitely this year when we won music at BOA, because I just love music. I love playing my trumpet, and just whenever they called us, I literally fell to the ground in front of Jimmy, crying. It was amazing. And my favorite brain rot is definitely
What is your favorite band memory? And what is your routine to look the exact same as you did in middle school?
I'd say my favorite band memory was sophomore year when we went to our friendship football game. And after that football game, we went to Duncanville, which was a band competition, where our band director, Mr. Ward, had to drive a bus to Duncanville just so we could make it as the last performance. And my routine for... What was it? My routine for...
What is your routine for looking the exact same since middle school?
And my routine for looking the same ever since middle school is just a basic shower in the morning and combing my hair over, getting ready for school.
Real. What is your favorite band memory? And what is the most outrageous thing that has happened to you while working at Chick-fil-A?
My favorite band memory is Equipment Crew, and every cabaret we'll go set up the arena, and then after we set up, we'll go to Olive Garden, and we made that a tradition. And my outrageous memory is during Christmas time, I'm bagging orders, and I look through the door, and there's somebody come in dressed as the Grinch in a Santa suit.
What is your favorite band memory? And now you're 18, what are you going to do once you win the lottery?
My favorite band memory is any time we spent with the Equipment Crew, but specifically sophomore year. And when I win the lottery, I'm going to buy a zebra.
What is your favorite band memory?
My favorite band memory is when this past rival game, the OHS and the Premium Drum Majors, we went to go eat at Buffalo Wild Wings across from HEB, and we were all delirious because we were tired. kept laughing.
I have one more question for you.
Yeah.
Where were you and what happened on September 20th, 2021 at 7:30 p.m.?
Cut that out.
All right. What's your favorite band memory?
When Mr. Ward got off the bus to go use our restroom, sophomore year.
And is the Permian Band the best band?
No.
What's your favorite band memory and what's an embarrassing moment you got with your friends?
My favorite band memory was when we went to state and I was with my friend Vince and we were going through like the check-in and we seemed like some kid with like a collar and we looked at him and didn't know what to do, so we just walked past him and he started barking. That was my favorite band memory because we made a post about it and that was pretty funny. My embarrassing band story was when I airdropped a picture of Donovan McGann, and that was during summer band. And that was Mr. Ward's first year, and nobody knew who it was, except for the airdrop name said Gabby. Sorry, Mr. Ward. You get to see that on your first day.
I'll take. What's your favorite band memory and what's your opinion on the political economic state of the world right now?
My favorite band memory has got to be a tradition I started my sophomore year where we would wrestle between football games to get our energy up, and it's just carried out throughout my senior year. And my opinion on the political and economic state of the world has got to be that the world is over, gone. We're gonna die.
What's your favorite band memory?
My favorite band memory is probably freshman year state or just freshman year in general because it was really fun to just experience everything for the first time and it was all new and fresh and that was just the most fun for me.
And who do you think
What is your favorite band memory and who do you think is the swaggiest senior?
My favorite band memory is going to state this past year because our grade was lucky enough to go every year and it was our last year going. And the swaggiest senior is Alexis Sanchez.
What is your favorite band memory?
When we were in Florida and we went on the Jurassic Park roller coaster and they take a snapshot of you and all of us look good. Me and Brendan look good and Yaz, that always comes out good in pictures, was just completely awful.
And who is your favorite dictator?
Trey Burns.
Alright, what is your favorite band memory and what are the two sections likely to get into a fist fight?
Well, the two sections are probably saxophones and trombones. And then my favorite band memory is Fire the Dome, the show.
What is your favorite band memory and how do you think your presidency is going to go in 2044?
My favorite band memory is El Paso freshman year. And I think my presidency will be amazing. There will be a lot of changes.
And who do you think is the least
The least reliable. That's a hard question, actually.
What is your favorite band memory?
Probably freshman year, going into the band hall for the first time, listening to Desert Fire Dance.
And what is the worst name you could give a baby?
Frickin' Helga.
Okay. What is your favorite band memory?
My favorite band memory has got to be playing Freebirds and Flight of the Bumblebee in 2022. Shout out Mr. Ward. Yep.
And what does Mojo mean to you?
Mojo?
What is your favorite band memory?
My favorite band memory would be sophomore year when we had a game in Lubbock and then we had a Duncanville the next day and we had to stay in the hotel and Hope was just like acting crazy and there was long bus rides. Yeah.
And if the band directors were colors, what would they be?
I think Serato would be red because he went to tech and then Ward I feel like good green but I don't know why. Mr. Burns, I feel like he'd be like turquoise. And then Mr. Whitaker would be black.
What is your favorite band memory? And who was your favorite Trey Burns?
My favorite band memory was BOA when Autumn brought a microphone onto the bus and we did karaoke in our free time in between performances. And my favorite Trey Burns, I think, has to be Daniel Ward.
What is your favorite band memory and who is your favorite artist?
My favorite band memory is being in front row in Daniel Ward's bus. My favorite artist is Juice WRLD.
What is your favorite band memory? And if Mr. Burns was a Minecraft vlog, what would he be?
We used to have this thing where we would all buy sunglasses and we would play with them in the pep rallies. So I was playing base 5 at the time and we lined up at the goal line. And I had noticed, everything seemed a little dark. So they say, Permian, take the field. And I realized, well, I'm about to perform area in my sunglasses. So yeah, tonight took it. That's why we made state that year. Because I wore my sunglasses during the area run. If Mr. Burns was a Minecraft block, I think he would be a cactus block.
What is your favorite band memory?
My favorite band memory, I have two. So, first one is my freshman year. There was a bee and I threw my mellophone 10 yards across the football field during a rehearsal before a game. And my section leader got really mad at me. And then my second favorite memory was this year at state, it was like 1 in the morning and Whitaker came up to the door and was banging on the door. And I opened it. He's like, there's a leak and I think it's from y'all's room. And I'm just like, it's 2 in the morning. But that was funny.
Can you give me your best Barrage impression?
Yeah, ready? And go Mojo!
What is your favorite band memory?
My favorite band memory was when we always go to the games in the bus. We always, all the trombones always we always sang on the bus and we just were crazy in there. It's awesome.
And can you list me your favorite cuss words?
Okay. Pickle.
What is your favorite band memory?
My favorite band memory would have to be the time during Honey, I Shrunk the Band where Burns was teaching choreo and he proceeded to slip and fall. Everyone saw it. I want to see the video to that. Someone has to have recorded it, right?
And if you were a color, what color do you think you would be?
I think I would be green.
What's your favorite band memory?
My favorite band memory is running out on the football field during halftime in my football uniform.
And what's your favorite color on a house?
A white house.
What is your favorite band memory? And can you give us a funny moment you've had throughout your marching season?
My favorite band memory is probably crew, doing equipment crew. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, like loading up the trailer and stuff. It was also kind of a pain, but other than that, it was fun. And then one of my most memorable, embarrassing things for someone else was when a tuba freshman year fell. He fell straight on his face, and when he got back up, he didn't even know he fell. He's like, "Did I fall?"
What is your favorite band memory?
Favorite band memories gotta have to be probably going to IHOP after almost every game we did.
What is your favorite Mojo meal?
All of them.
Are you stupid? What is your favorite band memory and what is your favorite band show?
My favorite band memory was my freshman year going to all of the pep rallies. And my favorite band show was Desert Fire Dance.
What is your favorite band memory?
My favorite band memory is probably junior year during Honey, I Shrunk the Band at State. Just watching everyone look so awkward. It was so funny with no audio, and they were just they're just marching around. It was funny. And then looking back at the video, it's pretty funny.
How far along are you?
About 21 months.
21 months.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
What is your favorite band memory?
I think my favorite band memory would be going to the TCU trip with all my best friends. Like a month ago, it was a lot of fun. We got to create a lot of good memories, played some good music, and we actually did really well in the competition. So, yeah, that was my favorite band memory.
If a reporter yells breaking news in the forest and no one hears it, is it still exclusive?
Absolutely. You know, nobody's heard it yet. So, and that's kind of the definition of breaking news. So, I would say yeah.
What is your favorite band memory?
My favorite band memory would be this year, whenever it was raining outside and they still made us go march outside in the morning. No instruments. It was good or whatever, but like this shit was still terrible.
And what is the best way to dispose of a body?
So, in my opinion, the best way it would be to.
What is your favorite band memory?
Okay. My favorite band memory is when we were, I don't know if it was a Saturday rehearsal or just a regular like summer band rehearsal. And we had just put our drums up and we were all laughing, giggling. And somewhere in the middle of everything, we just hear AJ yelling, and turns out that he pats Miguel, and the story just ends there. But we couldn't stop laughing, and I think that was just like the most memorable thing because my tummy was hurting from laughing so hard. It was fun.
Then what are your thoughts on the allegations of you being dead?
That's crazy, because I am.
What is your favorite band memory?
My favorite band memory is last year when the power in the hotel went out and I got locked out of my room and people got stuck in the elevator.
And how many times has your house been broken into?
Twice. One time the back door was left open, and the other time I was busy playing Dead by Daylight to notice.
What's your favorite band memory?
My favorite band memory was when we went to El Paso my freshman year, and I was rooming with Roger, McBurney, and Brendan. And then me and Brendan were like playing in the room, and like, not like that, but we were playing with his Hot Wheels, and then we fell to the floor and we looked under the bed because one of the Hot Wheels weren't under the bed, and we found white powder, and there's a whole like scene. Mr. Burns came and a bunch of the parents came and they're like questioning us, and then we had to move, and I didn't go to sleep until 12 in the morning.
What's your favorite coin?
It's gotta be a $50. $50. I love $50.